On April 19, 1995, the heartland of America was shaken to its core. A monstrous act of terror unfolded in Oklahoma City. The target was the Alfred P. Murrah Federal Building, a symbol of American governance. At 9:02 a.m., a deafening explosion ripped through the air. A bomb, a monstrous device packed with 4,800 pounds of explosives, had detonated. The blast left behind a scene of unimaginable devastation. The once imposing structure was reduced to a mangled skeleton of concrete and steel. Dust and debris choked the air, obscuring the horrors that lay beneath. The human toll was staggering, a grim testament to the bomb's indiscriminate power. 168 innocent souls perished in the blast. Among them were 19 children, their lives tragically cut short in the daycare center housed within the building. The bombing left an indelible scar on the nation's psyche, a chilling reminder of the vulnerability even on American soil. The documentary Oklahoma City Bombing American Terror, released on Netflix in April 2025, revisits this horrific event. Through meticulous recreations of the crime scene, chilling first-hand accounts and interviews with key individuals, the film pieces together the events of that fateful day. It delves into the motivations behind the attack, the painstaking investigation, and the enduring impact on survivors and a nation forever changed. At the heart of the Oklahoma City bombing was a man consumed by rage against the federal government, Timothy McVeigh. An Army veteran of the Gulf War, McVeigh harbored deep-seated anti-government sentiments. He saw the federal government as a tyrannical force infringing upon individual liberties. McVeigh's extremist ideology was fueled in part by the deadly siege at Waco, Texas 2 years prior. The 1993 standoff between federal agents and the Branch Davidian religious sect, which ended in a fiery inferno that claimed the lives of over 70 people, solidified McVeigh's hatred for the government. He saw it as a blatant act of government overreach and brutality. The documentary delves into the depths of McVeigh's radicalization, drawing parallels between his extremist views and those espoused in the Turner Diaries, a white supremacist novel that depicts a violent revolution against the federal government. The film features chilling audio recordings of McVeigh made during his time in prison, in which he articulates his twisted justifications for the bombing. McVeigh's co-conspirator, Terry Nichols, shared his anti-government beliefs. Nichols helped McVeigh acquire the materials for the bomb and assisted in its construction. While Nichols claimed he did not know the intended target, he was convicted on multiple counts, including conspiracy to use a weapon of mass destruction, and sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. In the immediate aftermath of the bombing, a sense of chaos and disbelief gripped Oklahoma City. First responders, many of whom had rushed to the scene from surrounding areas, worked tirelessly to pull survivors from the rubble and tend to the wounded. The nation watched in horror as the true scale of the tragedy became apparent. The FBI launched a massive investigation, determined to bring the perpetrators to justice. Leads poured in from across the country as law enforcement agencies worked around the clock to piece together the events leading up to the bombing. The documentary highlights the key breakthroughs in the investigation, including the identification of McVeigh's getaway vehicle and the discovery of a crucial piece of evidence, a receipt for ammonium nitrate fertilizer, the key ingredient in the bomb, traced back to a purchase made by McVeigh. Within days, McVeigh was apprehended during a routine traffic stop, and his connection to the bombing was quickly established. The arrest marked the beginning of a long and complex legal process, culminating in McVeigh's conviction and death sentence. The Oklahoma City bombing left an enduring legacy of pain and resilience. For survivors, the physical and emotional scars of that day run deep. Many carry the weight of survivors' guilt, haunted by the memories of those lost and the knowledge that their lives were forever altered in an instant. Yet, from the ashes of tragedy, emerged stories of remarkable courage and compassion. First responders risked their lives to save others, embodying the true meaning of heroism. Ordinary citizens became heroes, offering comfort and aid to those in need. The documentary highlights the stories of individuals like Dr. Carl Spengler, a medical resident who played a crucial role in triaging and treating the wounded at the blast site, and Amy Downs, a survivor who emerged from the rubble determined to rebuild her life. The Oklahoma City bombing serves as a stark reminder of the human capacity for both darkness and light. It is a story of loss and resilience, of anger and forgiveness, of a community forever bound by tragedy, but determined to find hope and healing in its aftermath.